Hi, my name is Dr. Jenny Wakely. I'm a GP on the NHS and I also specialise in dermatology. I also run a company called The Beauty Doctor, specialising in cosmetic treatments and also dermatological conditions. So I'm here to talk about how to get rid of your varicose veins. Fortunately, there's no real easy way of getting rid of them completely. I just need to explain a little bit about what a varicose vein is, and hopefully then you can minimise the effects of them and hopefully avoid them altogether. So varicose veins occur because they're basically localised widening areas of the veins. They occur because the veins bring blood back up to the heart, so they need to pump against gravity. So they're actually connected to muscles in the legs, and what happens is this thing called a muscle pump. So whenever you walk or use your leg muscles, that actually pumps the blood back against gravity to the heart. So you need that muscle pump so that you can get rid of all your deoxygenated blood and all the toxins that accumulate through doing exercise, etc. So unfortunately, what happens in varicose veins is, for one reason or other, you get there are valves in the veins that prevent the blood from flowing back with the help of gravity down into your feet. With varicose veins you get floppy valves, so the blood basically backflows through and it causes a pooling of the blood within the veins in your lower legs, and that stretches the veins and you get varicose veins. So because of that, you can get lots of different symptoms from that. You can get dryness of the skin, itchiness, you can get some brownish discoloration of the skin, you can get, very rarely you can get ulcers forming as well. Often people find it quite unsightly. You can get mild swelling in the feet, and you can often at the end of the day, and achiness as well. So things that predispose to varicose veins are pregnancy, doing lots of cycling, also if there's a hereditary component, if lots of your family members have varicose veins, you're more likely to as well. And also any sort of intra-abdominal lesions that are pressing down against the veins, that can cause varicose veins as well. So a way of minimising the symptoms is to wear support stockings. You can get them skin colour, they don't have to be white like the ones you see in hospital, but they can be quite hot to wear in the summer. They won't make them better, but they will minimise the symptoms. There's not a lot of evidence to show that it prevents them from getting worse either, but they will help by reducing the swelling, and they will reduce the risk of complications from them. So I suppose if you are someone who cycles a lot, or who has had a lot of pregnancies, then I would say, to reduce the amount that you cycle, or when you're pregnant to wear stockings. One of the complications is clots in the veins, so when you're on a long haul flight, I ought to wear support stockings to reduce that risk as well. So if they're not causing you any bother, that's fine, you can leave them well alone. If you're bothered by the sight of them, then there are treatments to reduce them. If you're getting complications such as ulcers, very, very dry, swollen feet, then, and you're diabetic, then you are liable on the NHS to have some treatment. So there's various treatments available. You can have laser treatment, you can have pulsed treatment using heat. So those are treatments available which don't involve big surgery, where you can just have local anaesthetic. You can also have stripping of the vein, where the whole varicose vein is stripped away, but the blood supply is not affected because the deeper veins in the leg take over the blood flow function. So your GP will be able to advise you on which is the best course of action, and I hope I've been of help today in discussing how to help your varicose veins.